Hi everybody, this is problem number 7 of the Unit 3A second half review. So this is asking us to use the quadratic formula to solve these quadratics. And let's just do a quick little refresher. X is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So the first thing you need to do for these equations is get them set equal to 0. Now again, the 0 can be on the left or the right. This particular one looks like the most efficient way would be to move this negative 3x squared to the right. So we're going to be doing the inverse of adding that. On the left, it goes to 0. We then have 3x squared plus 6x minus 10. Now, since we are solving this with the quadratic formula, again, we want to make sure we know what the A, the B, the C are. So again, we have standard form. I'm just going to write that up here. Y equals AX squared plus BX plus C. So in this case, our A is equal to 3, our B is equal to 6, and our C is equal to negative 10. So we are going to go ahead and get started with the quadratic formula. There is our negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2 times a. So what we end up with, if we were to turn around and do all of that b squared minus 4ac, we would end up with the square root of 156 over 6. Now you look at something like this and say, hey, is there more simplifying I can do? Absolutely. And in this case, we're going to take that square root of 156 and break it into a perfect square, which is the factors 4 and 39. So if you notice, the square root of 4 ends up being 2. So instead of that square root of 156, we're going to have the 2 radical 39. So let's go ahead and replace that. 2 square root of 39 all over 6. Now again, we keep looking to see if there's more simplifying we can do. And yes, there is. If you notice, that negative 6, that 2, and that 6 look like some numbers, all even numbers, that could possibly be reduced or simplified. So taking a look at the numerator, what we are going to do is do a GCF between the negative 6 and the 2. And in that case, it would be a 2. And we still have the 6 in the denominator. So the 2 and the 6 can simplify down to 1/3. And so then what we would end up with is that negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 39 all over 3. Now you kind of look at those 3's and the 39 and say, is there anything more we can do? Well, it actually, the 3 in the denominator actually does not go into both of those numbers in the numerator. So the last thing that we want you to do is to turn around and write these as the 2 solutions as they are. So we're going to have that plus and that minus. And we like you to put them in between the squiggly brackets or whatever they might be called. So again, let's take a look at right there is the plus solution and right there is the minus solution. Okay, that's problem number 7. See you next time.